Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So I just found something that provided my account an incredible power boost because it's only been a few hours since the start of day 2 and I've already had an insane, absolutely insane power boost to my account. So just for comparison purposes, this image is a little bit foggy, but what you see is on the left is my account at the start of the day where, let's say, Disgaea only had roughly 4,000 attack. And everyone's hit points were still low. They were like they were below 14k hit points. If we look at my account right now, by comparison, let's take a look. I mean, Disgaea has 32,000 hit points. Noel has a crazy 100,000 hit points. And in general, all the stats have improved dramatically. Like Disgaea's attack has doubled. It's at now close to 9,000. I also leveled up a lot, right? My characters are Disgaea, in fact, can get another reincarnation since she's at level 300. But the reason why the stats improve so dramatically and drastically is simply because of equipment. Right? If I take a look at the equipment of Noel, for example, this muscle victory provides 68,000 hit points, for example. This one provides another 18,000, and then I have a garbage item right now. Where did all these items come from? And in general, it was just a lot of the stat increases actually came from the equipment that I gave my characters. This one provides 244 increase of most stats. The demonic curry gives 662 attack and so on and so forth. Right? So, where these pieces of equipment came from is, first of all, some of them were just the daily rewards. Day 2 login gave me that demonic curry, for example. But the hit point increasing ones, especially like the muscle victory and so on, actually came from the Nether hospital. Alright. So, the Nether hospital has this event where the more damage you take, you get rewards. The number of times you get your party wiped out, you get rewards. And the number of characters that are defeated gives you rewards. You can see my next rewards are at 750 party wipeouts, 3,750 defeated characters, and taking 5 million damage, stuff like that. So in other words, I've been farming losses. So I now have 716 party wipeouts and 3,610 characters defeated, and so on and so forth. So the question then is how to farm these losses, because it's these losses that are giving me these various rewards, like the muscle, and so on and so forth, right? Well, very simple. You will need a macro for this, ideally, unless you want to manually do it. But all you have to do is item world. Alright? So, my party number 5 is all level 1 prinnies. And I'm just going to go into the item world of this party. So let's just click on the equipment list. Select any item and just go into the item world. Now, the higher the rank number of your gear, the harder the difficulty, right? The stronger the gear, and the harder it is to do the item world fight. Right? So rank 3 is pretty weak. Rank 13 is significantly tougher, and you actually get a piece of armor that has an extremely high rank. The Prism Ranger certification is at rank 18. So I am going to fight this with my party of level 1 prinnies. And so you can see the enemies have 75,000 attack and so on, and they're going to instantly wipe out your party. Right. So, and you're just going to retry. So if you set up a macro to endlessly retry this, you'll very quickly hit a huge number of losses and a huge number of character losses, a huge number of party wipeouts, and pick up the rewards. The best reward from the hospital is apparently 5,000 character deaths and 1,000 party wipeouts. And at that point, you actually get an item that provides 160,000 hit points. 160,000 hit points. Alright? So you'll set up this to basically run ideally 1,000 times and get all those items. And the big reason that 160,000 hit point item could be very, very useful is because of Noel and the way she operates. Her ability is this: all members heal by 6% of max hit points when a turn begins. In other words, if she has more than 160,000 hit points and so on, just guess how much that 6% hit point heal is. So that is why you're going to want those items as soon as possible. So yeah, I didn't get the 160,000 hit point one, I got some of them, but this has already led to a dramatic power increase in my party and made them much more effective, and so I'm just more or less plowing through content right now. Now here in battle, Noel is going to be providing my party with 8k heals on 110k hit points. So 110k hit points is supposed to provide 6.6k heal for everybody. Now 6.6k is already a lot, but I'm actually getting 8k. And the reason for the extra, I guess 2k hit points or so, is because of some synergies in the Evility. So let me just quickly get out of this fight to demonstrate where it's coming from. So when I go into party, and I select Flown, Flown's Evility, Heart of Love, provides all members healed hit points plus 20%. Right. So that 6.6k is turning into close to 8k as a result. So very, very useful healing combo between Flown and Noel, and it's just allowing me to completely plow through content as a result. If there is a drawback to all this, it's that I'm currently stuck at a level where I'm struggling to reincarnate my characters. If I, for example, if I go into Mouse Lab and I select reincarnate on Desco, I'm struggling to get the materials to reincarnate, but the battle that I did just now did give me the resources I need. So now if I reincarnate her, Desco, you will see that her stats drop dramatically, right? From 7,400 attack to 168 and so on. Nonetheless, going to do it for sure. And I'm now, actually, as a side note, I'm going to click back on the party screen. And the other advantage of the equipment is that even though her reincarnated stats are absolute garbage, because the equipment does provide stats, overall, even though her stats drop like insanely, this is still kind of usable, right? It's not to the point where she's like a one-shot instant kill. So having good gear certainly helps. And it's also gear that, most importantly, it's gear that I don't have to spend time doing item world fights on. Because these gears have very high star levels and so on, so they already come with extremely high stats. Yes, I could make those lower level gears very powerful, but it takes a lot of time. Like taking Laharl's equipment as an example, this diploma is at level 158. It only provides 223 stat increases to everything, because it's ultimately a very low ranking item. By comparison, the Demonic Curry at level 1 provides 662 stat increase to everything at level 1. So it just shows, I guess, how important high ranking gear is. So gear right now, it's probably more important to get high rank gear that already has a lot of stats, like this Demonic Curry is rank 17 as opposed to Diploma rank 7, right? So it just shows, like, gear ranking makes a huge difference in stats in addition to the equipment level. Alright. And I think that is pretty much all I want to cover in this video for now. So my next video will cover Item World in greater detail. Items, Item World, and probably the use of the mana. So look forward to that video next. Alright. Just wanted to put this one out quickly because I was shocked at how much more effective my party has become due to the Netherworld Hospital rewards. So, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you found this one useful to you. And on that note, Nitro ends.